Hi there, Aries. You guys came out as the next sign to get a reading, so we'll dive in. Pull these two decks probably out. You know what? I'm feeling like we'll start with the more, grounded ones. Maybe somebody has a different belief system than you, or you have a different belief system from them. We have assistant spirit guides here. Something like a karmic cycle could be happening here, something that was divinely destined, maybe in this relationship or whatever other person we're talking about in this reading could have been divinely destined for you to come into a greater sense of maturity or authority or understanding or mastery, especially out of like being, if you were like denying any toxic patterns you might have had or not being vulnerable, coming out of a level of superficiality of like surface level understanding of things into a more deeper understanding of things could be important as well. Very interesting. You know, I haven't pulled this deck for quite a few signs, so I'm going to do it with you guys for quite a while. Rotation. So something could have been like something repeating in your life or past lifetimes. There could be a need to more consciously spin the web that you wish to create, or realize like that this does affect that, etc. Wise salt here. So we'll go ahead and read that. There's like a lot of bullet holes on that card. Maybe I'll raise. I don't know. You can probably see it actually. But let's go ahead and read Wise Salt. It's kind of distressing me. I think I'm just going to put that there. There is a rainbow, though, that's in that card, so maybe this wisdom does lead to some kind of growth, expansion, balance, understanding. Let's see. Wise Salt. I'll just pause this. You might feel like you're a bit out of the flow as well, like you're not relaxing, which is actually, I heard a good saying recently. It said, if you stop, you actually accelerate in spiritual terms. I think it was on TikTok, but it seemed very accurate because when you take that breather and you realign your energy, now it can go forward in such a focused manner. But when you're not taking that break, things take longer because you're forcing something to happen when, you know what I mean? Like, like I was looking for the page number, right? And I was using my conscious mind to do that. And I was like, why am I doing that? Relax into knowing, right? So I relaxed into knowing and I found it instantly. It was like guided because I was being receptive enough to allow myself to be guided, right? So that could be very important here as well. I realized when I was looking for the other part of this that helps me to find this card, we actually pulled another card as well. So Raven's head in the reverse. So we'll go ahead and see that later, but you can see the color black and red there. Maybe there's like a reversal of those, like especially since Aries is kind of ruled by the color red. Maybe there's a need to go the opposite direction or something. But let's see. Wise Salt. Wisdom, grit, and preservation. Interesting, preservation. Wise salt is the sacred ingredient of preservation. In due time, with due experience, the alchemist slowly develops these granules of wisdom that can someday be passed on to another. Salt retains, preserves, and absorbs. It brings complexity to flavors and grit to slippery cards. Such is the magic of Sal Sapiente. Someone who carries wise salt is immediately recognizable. Their words hold meaning, their stories are deep and true. They have wisdom that can't be attained by other means than decades of pain and pleasure. You have experienced wise salt through the elders of the community. When this card appears, know that everything you are going through will be of use down the line. Alchemically, you are being brined. Preserve what you can, let go of the rest, and lean heavily on your elders. So maybe pick a card readings or like other kind of gurus or other kind of spiritual knowledge. Go deeper. Read about the salt marches in India. So actually, it's funny. I heard a comedian. Maybe you need to go pay attention to this guy's. If you like comedies or stand-ups or whatever, I think he does some stand-ups in movies. But he's an Indian comedy actor. I forget his name, but he was mentioning something on TikTok I saw where he was saying like, he's like, I don't have a problem with people being racist as long as they're accurately racist. He said like, and I didn't find it funny, but it was like, what did it say? He was like, yeah, if a racist came at him with like the information that, oh yeah, India has one of the largest salt mines in the world, so what the hell are you doing here? You should go back to India or something like that. Then he would be more impressed with the racism or something. Was like, I don't know. Maybe check out his TikToks. He was in the Disney movie, I think, like Aladdin, or maybe not Aladdin. It was a different one. It was like maybe a Marvel movie, I think, recently. An Indian actor. I don't remember his name. I think he was in Community though. No wait, was it Community? No, it was Silicon Valley. Pretty sure he was in Silicon Valley. So check out the cast of that, the main Indian guy. Check out his work. Maybe check out his TikToks. Maybe something there for you to. He's got like a witty. Maybe somebody here is kind of witty. Like they're. I don't know. Maybe somebody here likes comedy. The taste of tears to ponder. Okay. Think of a few people in your life who seem to carry wise salt. What is it about them that makes it so? Was their depth easily acquired? So, you know, It's interesting how they mention tears and that kind of salt in the tears that clears things away. So maybe these are people that lean into their emotions, emotional people. Maybe you need to learn more about emotions or talk to people that are so emotional or are very attuned to their own emotions and others, empaths, psychics. Notice your interaction with salt today. Take an Epsom salt bath and use salt consciously in your meals. Bless and thank it for its quality. Salt can be very purifying, especially if you're dealing with a lot of negativity. It's you put salt around a border or around a barrier or whatever. Raven's head in the reverse. Let's go ahead and see that. Maybe something like of death here, kaput corvi, like something's kaput. Corvi kind of makes me think of like a corpse. Let me pause this while I look.